Manager for Canada. I do want to point out that on today's webinar, the entire audience is muted, so you can only listen. So if you do have a question, please type it into the question box. Kathy will be monitoring all of the questions today, and at the very end of the webinar, time permitting, Kathy will read all the audience questions to the panelists, and we have a variety of people on our panel today, and then the panelists will answer the questions. So at this point, I would like to turn the webinar over to Suzanne Hall, the Senior Director for Ensemble, and she will introduce our panelists today. Suzanne?
Thank you, Kim, and good afternoon to everyone. Just a quick reminder that today's webinar has a GDS user focus. So this is for those who are very comfortable using the GDS. And also as a reminder, this is a preview of the new Hotel Express, and integrated within is the Radius Corporate Hotel Program. Hotel Express will go live on December 1. So, as you know, in addition to our Ensemble Hotel and Resort collection, whose rates are available in the GDS under the GHL and GHP rate code, we now also have a very important revenue-earning partnership with Radius Travel. Today you will hear from Susan Steiner, who will take us through the Radius Global Hotel Program, which is also available in the GDS. After, you will hear from Therese from HOTELZON, and HOTELZON is the booking platform that as of December 1 will power our new Hotel Express. So the reason we'll be showcasing the Hotel Express tool is that this platform also gives access to thousands of hotels that are not normally available through the GDS. This is an alternative option for you. And in Q1 of 2015, even more rates will be added, giving us about 500,000 properties, many totally competitive with internet discounted rates. Remember that bookings made using GDS Radius rates and bookings made in Hotel Express have a revenue share opportunity. We therefore strongly encourage your support. So let's get started. I'm here to turn the floor over to Susan Steiner.
Excellent. Thank you, Suzanne. And let me just share my screen. Very good. So as Suzanne mentioned, I am with Radius Travel. I'm the Director of Supplier Programs, and also on the call with us is Christy Boskin, who is our Global Hotel Program Manager. She's a GDS expert, so if there's any questions that we have at the end, she can help answer those. So just a brief introduction on Radius Travel and who we are. Radius Travel is a global travel management company established in 1973. We have offices in Washington, D.C., London, Sao Paulo, and Singapore. And most importantly, I want to talk to you about the Radius Travel Global Hotel Program. The program content consists of more than 39,000 hotels that are available in 137 different countries. You can find these by either accessing the GDS or using the Hotel Express website. Policies at the hotels that we work with include flexible cancellation policies, and they require a credit card for guarantee purposes only. Selling points of the program, it really will work for both a leisure guest or a corporate guest. There's a wide variety of hotels that are appropriate for your leisure client, as well as it's a comprehensive hotel program for your corporate clients. It will supplement your corporate client's existing hotel program, and it does supplement the Ensemble Hotel and Resort collection as well. As corporate guests, obviously these guests tend to get preferential treatment from many hotels because they tend to have a higher spend. You'll also note that on every booking that you make via the GDS, your guests are going to earn loyalty points on every single booking, and every property that you're booking through Radius is 100% commissionable, paid to you by the hotel. So again, I mentioned preferential treatment, 100% commission at every property. And in the GDS, you want to look for two different rate codes. The first one is WTT. The second one is RNE, RN8. WTT gives you last room availability at all 39,000 hotels that we worked with. Rates cannot be closed out as long as the room type is available. And as Suzanne mentioned, there is a financial benefit for Ensemble and its members, and you would access those by booking R&E, RN8 rate codes. R&E is for Sabre users, Amadeus and Sabre, and you're going to find more benefits and discounts through the RN8 or RN8 rate code. So just a bit more information on these two rate codes. Again, WTT is the code that you'll use for accessing all 39,000 hotels. These will include properties from Accor to Starwood to Wyndham to almost any hotel chain you can think of around the world. You'll find rates that are equal to or lower than other travel management companies. These rates tend to be either the best available rate, or BAR, as the acronym is. You might also find discounts from select properties, and you're going to find last from availability. When you search for either the RN-E or the RN8 rate code, you're going to access 19,000 of our preferred hotel partners. This is a turnkey global hotel program offering a variety of discounts, value adds, or bonus loyalty points. Just as a reminder, when you're searching in the GDS, you do want to look for the Ensemble Hotel and Resort Collection rate code as well. If you're booking that, you will gain the amenities or other benefits that Ensemble has negotiated for you. Those additional amenities and benefits do not apply to the Radius rate codes when you're booking those. Just some quick information by the numbers. In our program, more than 19,000 hotels will offer at least a 5% discount off of the best available rate. Another 12,000 will offer free breakfast. You'll find over 15,000 hotels with free parking, more than 20,000 hotels that offer free internet, more than 18,000 hotels that offer a free health club, and again, every property is 100% commissionable. Just some examples of the savings that we have in the GDS. When you're searching for the best available rate, for instance at a Hyatt property, you're going to find that rate at $209. If you search for the WTT, you'll also find that rate at $209. But it's imperative that you would search for the RN-E rate code in Sabre because you're finding a 10% savings off the best available rate. So that property is now $188. So looking at the RN8 rate code in Travelport's Apollo, Galileo, and WorldSpan, the best available rate at this particular property is at $279. If I search for WTT, I'll find a discount of $265. But again, you should search for the RN8 rate code as well because you'll find this property for $239 with free internet, and it's a 10% savings off of the WTT rate code. So again, when searching in the GDS, it's important that you obviously look for the Ensemble Hotel and Resort Collection rate codes first, but then be sure to search for both RN8, RN-E, and WTT with Radius. When loading the rates, we do instruct each hotel to use our rate description as 1-2 book Radius key hotel. You'll see that with many of our preferred partners. You'll also see that some chains do load the rates with just the name Radius. And then it's also important to note that Marriott is offering just best available rates. There's no rate description there. It will just say regular rate. But be aware if you're booking with that Marriott rate, Ensemble will get credit for the booking. So I just want to take a moment and run through our 2014 key hotel partners. So these are part of the 19,000 hotels that we mentioned that offer discounted rates or additional bonus points for you. These are also the ones that will help you earn additional incentives from Ensemble. So our first key partner is Accor. They offer either complimentary breakfast or Wi-Fi at Sofitel properties. We have more than 1,700 hotels worldwide in the Global Hotel Program. Best Western is offering a 10% discount off of bar with more than 3,000 hotels around the world. Carlson is offering discounts ranging from 5 to 10% off of the best available rate at more than 1,100 hotels worldwide. Design Hotels is offering 5 to 10% discount again off of the best available rate at more than 120 hotels worldwide. Extended Stay, we have more than 600 properties in North America in the program. Their discounts range upon availability with discounts off of the best available rate. We have FRHI, Fairmont Resorts, Raffles, and Swiss Hotels. They're offering a 5% discount off of the best available rate at 104 of their properties. Global Hotel Alliance, or GHA, many of you know Omni here in North America. They're offering a 5 to 10% discount off of the best available rate at 19 of their brands, 278 hotels worldwide. Hilton Hotels, it's actually now 12 brands with their announcement last month, with more than 4,000 hotels around the world. Hyatt Properties are offering Radius a 10% discount off of the best available rate at their North American hotels, and we have more than 550 of their properties around the world. IHG, your guests can earn an additional 250 bonus Priority Club points at more than 4,500 hotels worldwide when you're booking either RNE or RN8 rate code. La Quinta Hotels is offering a 5% discount off of the best available rate at more than 800 hotels in North America. Marriott, we work with all 18 of their brands, more than 3,800 hotels throughout the world. Millennium Hotels and Resorts is offering a 15% discount off the best available rate at more than 50 hotels around the world. Morgan's Hotel Group is a handful of properties in North America and Europe, is offering a 10% discount off of the best available rate. NH Hotels, which is 360 properties in Europe, primarily in Spain, they're offering a 10% discount off of the best available rate. Posadas Hotel Group, which is more than 80 properties in Latin America, is offering a discount of 10% off the best available rate. Shangri-La Hotels and Resorts has 67 properties worldwide in the Global Hotel Program. Steigenberger Hotel Group, which is 60 hotels in Europe and Germany, is available through the program. Taj Hotels, so for your guests that are traveling to Asia, we have more than 64 hotels in the program. They're offering a 5% discount off the best available rate. TravelClick, which is independent hotels around the world. We work with more than 640 of their properties, and they're offering a 5% discount off of the best available rate. World Hotels is offering discounts of 10% off of the WTT rate code. In some cases, they're giving a complimentary amenity, and we have more than 120 hotels around the world. And finally, Wyndham Hotels is offering a 5% discount off of the best available rate at more than 6,900 hotels around the world. And I would just like to mention that all of this information is going to be available on the Radius Travel profile. You can find that on the Ensemble extranet. Within that document, we also have information about the specific rate codes that you'll want to use when you're searching for the Radius Global Hotel Program. And finally, if there's any questions that you or need you help with, please contact either myself or Christy Boskin, and we'll be available at the end of the call for any questions that you might have. So thank you.
Okay, at this point, we'd like to turn the presentation over to Therese, and I'm going to change screens again so that we can see Therese's screen.
Hi, everybody. So I'm going to share my screen with you, and first I want to introduce myself. My name is Therese Johansson. I am the project manager for the integration of the new Hotel Express powered by HOTELZON for Ensemble and all member agencies. As mentioned, Hotel Express will be a complementary to the GDS because we do offer a lot of hotels that are non-GDS hotels. At the moment, we have a number of 37,000 non-GDS properties. So I want to go through with you the booking process of how to make a booking within the new Hotel Express tool. It will be available from the extranet with a single sign-on directly into the tool with on your agency and your IATA. So you start by filling in the destination. The destination is a free text box where you will have suggestions from 3 categories: cities, address, and airport. So I'm going to choose New York for this specific search. You choose arrival and departure. I'm going to do this a little bit ahead in the future. You have the possibility to search for a specific hotel or hotel chain, and you can search with the full name or partial name. Whatever you search here, we will find hotel names that match what you wrote, and also chain names that match what you wrote. You can also select a specific radius, and with this I mean the distance. For Canadian it will say kilometers, and for US agencies it will have miles. So once you have selected what you want to search for, you press on the search button. You can either select to do a search, which will bring you the hotels in a list view, or you can click on Hotels on Map, which will give you the hotels in a map view. I'm going to do a normal search to give it in list view. Once you get into this view, you will see the number of hotels returned from the search result and the distance from the distance that we've done, within that distance that we've done the search. In the list, the rates are prioritized, or the hotels are prioritized according to a hierarchy set up by Ensemble, with the Ensemble rates on the top. They are highlighted with the Ensemble logo, the blue flag. And you will also have radius rates, and they are flagged with the green leaf. When you hover over, you can see that if the hotel is returning WTT or RN8, and in this case it's returning both. And for Ensemble it is of course the GHL code. If you click on the hotel, I'm going to do that, just going to click on this one. As you can see, you have a lot of hotels. There are the Ensemble ones on the top, and then there's ones that do offer radius as well. I'm going to choose this specific hotel. So when you click on the link or on the hotel row or the rates button, it doesn't really matter which one you do, you will get the rates available for your specific search. Once again, the radius rate will be identified with the green leaf. Hovering over, you will see the rate code. And this one will give you the other rate code, RN8, that Susan just mentioned. And you will also see the Ensemble rates. The room type and rate plan description are all according to what the hotels have added in the GDS or in any other hotel channel that we are sourcing the hotel content from. Clicking on Choose will bring you into the booking form. As I mentioned earlier, you have two different types of ways of doing a search, either hotels on list or hotels on map. I'm now going to show you the hotels on map view. Just going to click on that link, and then I will see the map view. And as you can see, we are supported over using Google Maps. So you can zoom in and move around on the map as you want to. The C will indicate the search point, and the pins indicates the hotels. If they are blue, it means that they belong to Ensemble Hotel Program, and if they are gray, like number 19 over here, they belong to Radius, or there are hotels with the normal internet rates or best available rate. I'm going to scroll down here a little bit. If I hover over number 1, for example, I will see the name of the hotel and the from price and the distance to the search point, and the hotel will also be highlighted on the right-hand list. If I click on the pin, or if I click here on the row, rates will be opened up just like previously. In this map view, since it is Google Maps, you also have the possibility to do Street View. And to do that, I need to zoom in just a little bit to make sure that I select the right street. I use this man icon, or person icon, hover over the place that I do want to see, and then I can scroll around or move around. And if I want to exit the Street View, I click on the X sign. I am also going to show you how to make a reservation. And in order to do that, I am going to make a search in our test city where we have some test hotels. So I'm going to select a date in the future once again, and I'm going to make a search. I'm going to click on the hotel row like mentioned earlier. So the hotel's rates are always displayed in the hotel local currency. When you open up the rates, you will also see a conversion either to US dollars or to Canadian dollars. When you hover over the rate plan, you will get information such as cancellation policy, guarantee policy, if breakfast is included, tax policy, and the sum. And this is once again if the hotel is provided to us. So I'm going to choose a rate here, rate with 15% off, so 15% off the best available rate. Click on choose to get into the booking form. On this page you have on the top all the information about the reservation, including commission information. The commission information is of course only visible to you as agent users. Fill in the traveler. I'm going to fill in my own name. And then you fill in the email address. So I'm going to select my own email address. You can select either the traveler's email address or your own email address. And when you fill it in, the tick box for confirmation will automatically be ticked in. And this indicates that a confirmation will be sent to the email address provided. We have 14 different languages that you can use to send email confirmations. And you also have the possibility to add a loyalty card for the specific hotel. So if they, for example, belong to Holiday Inn, you can add that to the booking. Here you can, in all cases, most normally guarantee with a credit card. This is a test hotel, and that is why I have the no guarantee, if I don't have a credit card. So it will look like this when you go in, guarantee with credit card, and you fill in the credit card details. All the credit card details are, of course, encrypted and stored or sent all according to PCI guidelines and regulations. I'm going to select no guarantee for this specific test. Here you can add a message to hotel. So, for example, need handicap assistance or would like a sea view room or whatever it may be. And you can also add a message to traveler, and this will be added to the confirmation and sent to the email added up here. And then you click on book. Once you've clicked on book, we are sending the reservation to the hotel, including your IATA and your IATA alone. And on this page, you will see the on-site confirmation number. Here you will have two options. You can either choose to rebook, which will allow you to make another booking for the same hotel using the same room type and rate and dates. Or you can make a sequence booking, which allows you to make another booking for a new day, but for the same traveler. And you can, of course, also go back to your reservation if you want to do that. So that was my demo of the new Hotel Express tour. Now, if you have any questions.
Thank you very much, Therese. So we will open up the lines for questions. Again, you are in listen-only mode, so I will ask all the callers, if you do have questions, to please place them in the question box. At this time, we have one question from Joanne. The question is, what is the entry in Sabre to request rate code RNE or RN8? And I believe that question would be for Susan.
Yes, that is correct. I will have a document on the Radius Travel profile on the Ensemble extranet that will give you that information. It's not something that I can spell out right now, unless you'd like to chime in with that information.
I can chime in. After you enter your dates and your city and everything, you'll do your slash, then you're going to do a Cross-Lorraine, RNE, Cross-Lorraine, WTT. And I believe you can add up to 3 or 4 rate codes. So if you have the Ensemble rate code, you could add that first, then the Cross-Lorraine, RN8, Cross-Lorraine, WTT. Does that answer your question?
Thank you for that. All right, and we have the next question. The next question is from Jill. Jill wants to know the sequence mode. Does it pull in client information from previous bookings?
I guess that is for me. You mean the sequence booking? Yes, it does. It makes you, actually that is the rebook option, or the sequence booking. It will give you the same traveler with the same details, but you can select a new hotel, new city, new dates.
Thank you. And Jill, if that did not answer your question, if you could just come back in the screen to verify something on the question that you just had. The next question is from Diana. Okay, so the next question is from Roxanne, sorry. Does HOTELZON allow booking more than one room at a time if you have multiple rooms in the request?
Yes, you can add here the number. Once again, I assume that is for me. Yes, you can add the number of rooms here. So, for example, if I would add 5 and then make a search, we would give you the hotels that do have 5 rooms. So it is, of course, depending on the hotel's availability. But yes, you can make several room bookings at the same time, group bookings.
Thank you. Next question is from Warren. Do rates update daily to match online competitors? And I would assume that would be for you, Therese.
I do apologize. Could you please take that question again?
Sure. Do rates update daily to match online competitors?
Yes, they do. And we are today, as I mentioned, connected to several different suppliers, such as the GDS, our non-GDS content, which is our own extranet, and other CRS chains. As Suzanne mentioned in the beginning, we will, during the first half of next year, connect to several different aggregators to be able to match also the other various internet rates, such as hotels.com and expedia.com.
Thank you. The next question is from Tina. Do we need to register at Hotel Express in order to book hotels? And Suzanne, do you want to take that, or is that you, Therese?
Well, I will say that there's single sign-on, so when there's no need to register when this goes live on December 1st. All you will do is click on the Hotel Express icon on the extranet. It will take you into what you're seeing presently on the screen, and the system will know that you are the agency with your IATA when you make hotel bookings. Your bookings roll up only to your IATA and nobody else's.
Thank you. The next question from one of our callers is they would like to know if a client is, or if you're making an international hotel booking, what currency is charged on the credit card? And the question is posed because our previous booking system would convert the prepaid bookings. So Therese, do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, it will all be charged in the hotel's local currency.
Thank you. For WorldSpan, the next question is from Pablo. For WorldSpan GDS, should I use the rate codes with RN8 and GHP in specific order? And that would be for Susan.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that? I didn't catch all of the questions.
Sure. For WorldSpan GDS, should I use the rate code WTT, RN8, and in specific order?
You would want to search for the RN8 first and then WTT.
Pablo, let me know if that does answer your question. The next question is from Roxanne. On Hotel Express, if it pulls up a discounted internet rate, will it require prepayment? And if so, can you use more than one credit card if booking multiple rooms? Therese?
It will show you internet rates, and we do offer prepaid rates. Prepaid rates are indicated with a specific icon. I am going to see if I can find one at a hotel while I'm talking. If you're booking several rooms, you only guarantee them with one specific credit card, so not multiple credit cards one time. The hotels will charge you the prepaid rates, so HOTELZON does not charge any. We don't handle any money in between, so it's the hotels that will do the charging. And unfortunately, since this is a demo, I do not get any hotels offering. Oh, there we have. Prepaid rates are indicated with this dollar sign, the green dollar sign.
Thank you. All right, at this time we have no further questions. Therefore, we would like to thank you for attending the webinar today. Thank you. Yes?
Kathy, before we finish, we just would like to remind everyone that in the GDS, currently the Radius rates are available now. You will have to wait for Hotel Express. It will go live December 1st. However, as GDS users, you can certainly pull up any of the Radius rates in the GDSs as of right now.
Thank you, Kim. So we'd like to thank our suppliers, both Radius and HOTELZON, both Susan and Therese today, and also to you, our Ensemble members, for attending. Thank you very much.